When I was growing up as a teenager, something hit on television. I believe it came on Fox, if I'm not mistaken. That was New York Undercover. This was before Forensic Files. It was before First 48, For My Man, Fatal Attraction. You had this show. And it was a story about two detectives in the New York City area, Eddie Torres, J.C. Williams. Now, J.C. Williams was portrayed by Malik Yoba. And I mean, come on, man. Malik Yoba was a man's man. And I mean that, and not in a funny way, but he was just somebody you wanted to be like, man. He was cool. He was the first dude I see who rocked the puff jackets. And, you know, out in the West Coast, we wanted that, you know, them South Pole, that North Pole, them puff jackets. I wanted to get one of them because of him. Right? Y'all remember them puff jackets back in the day? You wanted one in the wintertime. Because, man, who? Malik Yoba, Detective J.C. Williams. He had the Timbs. He was like the first hip-hop detective, man. He was just cool. He was smooth, right? And he inspired a lot of brothers probably to go into the police academy. I'm pretty sure, man. That's the power of Malik Yoba. He was masculine in that role, right? And Malik Yoba's a damn good actor. But I got some news yesterday. Shout out to Super Sly 75. Malik Yoba has made an admission. This admission is he is attracted to trans women. Now, certainly, looking at Malik Yoba and his mannerisms, he's such a manly guy, man. It's hard to say if that was even real news, right? But apparently it's true. And why do we find out this admission? There is a clip of a young man being harassed. I believe it's somewhere on the East Coast. I don't know if it's New York City. And people are recording him. And he's admitting that he has an attraction for trans women. And the guys are belittling him. Calling names and saying things. And, you know, it is quite bad, right? Harassing the brother. And Malik Yoba goes to Instagram and makes a post about how bad this is. Attention, black men, you shouldn't be acting like this towards guys who have an affinity for trans women. In fact, I, as Malik Yoba, right? This is what he's saying. I also have an affinity for trans women. I don't differentiate between trans and cis women. And cis women, I would, trans and cis, that's, chemistry talk, right? Cis are regular women, right? Here's the thing. Look at all the people who came to defend Malik Yoba. A lot of those were black women, right? I appreciate you, King, for being honest. I appreciate you, King, for saying this and that. I appreciate you for standing up for our women. Trans women are beautiful. Now, a lot of brothers are let down by Malik Yoba, true enough, right? Nobody want to come out and say it because nobody wants to be convicted of considered hate speech. But Malik Yoba, I want to talk to you about something. If you're really, this is your attraction, it's up to you. That's not up for debate. It's not up for discussion. But you said that there are many guys who are like you who would want to come out, but they're ashamed to come out. You pointed to the black men who harass other black men. But Malik, let's be honest. The guy that was out there, he was probably a guy that was easier to pick on. He had nose rings, ear. He kind of looked a little different, right? Look at this. The people who are going to have the most to say about that brother sleeping with trans women is not black men. the people who are going to have a lot to say about it is black women. And this is what I'm talking about, because what we're going to hear is if black men start to come out and say, I'm attracted to trans women, they're not going to get the same respect as Malik Yoba, who's on Empire. Malik Yoba, who is known in, black film and all that kind of stuff. What African American women are going to start to go out and say, I told you they were gay? You see, these brothers are on the down low. And see, this is the reason why I can't find a good man. Because see, black men, just like this one, many of them are gay. That's what you're going to hear. See, that's what you're going to hear. And see, this is what I wanted to point this out, Malik Yoba, because you said, attention, black men. Hey, man, look, don't characterize us as if we are the ones that are out there caring about what somebody's doing. All right. For the most part, and if you want to make black men attention and this is what we're doing, you want to teach a lesson, brother. Black men are not going on television telling people, they're gay. They're in the closet, because I'm gonna tell you what these sisters are gonna start saying. This is why the HIV rate is so high. This is why the herpes rate is so high. All of these things are going to be blamed on black men's sexual choices. And Malik, I don't understand if you know the impact of your statements, brother. I mean, because listen, if you want to take a stand against harassment against, trans people, gay people, I must say this. There are a lot of people out there, and the gay community has a lot of assistance, right? It's not that they need your help. Gay community is very powerful, right? They have a lot of people out there that bring awareness to such issues. Here's the issue, brother. You are a person that is an idol to a lot of brothers who look up to you for masculinity. Now I'm starting to see, I'm looking at, brother, was there another reason that you wanted to put this out there? Like, out of all of the things, you talk about this. Now, could you really be attracted? I mean, if you say you are, I'll take heed to it. But I don't know if can we look at another case for masculine brothers joining in the movement? And I'm talking about the movement of what Malik Yoba was talking about. Because you know what? I think a lot of black men could have accepted it a little bit better if it came from, like, all right, Lil Nas X or somebody you think that would do something like this, or in such situations, somebody else. But when it's Malik Yoba, and don't get me wrong, you have brothers who are, masculine like that, and they do have those preferences, right? But the thing about it is, brother, listen, maybe you're doing more harm than good to brothers. You think that what you're doing is actually going to be helping. But bro, now the argument is going to be, I told you they are all like that. See, look at Malik Yoba. He looks like he's straight. He looks like he's heterosexual. But you see what he likes? See, it ultimately, African American women, this is what I feel. They'll go out and they'll praise him, but secretly behind the scenes, they're going to be talking about brothers who do that. They can't come out and say it, but in behind closed doors, they're going to be talking about those brothers in a disparaging way. A lot of us understand that. And again, here is our image on the line. And I got to say, brother, if you felt that way, and that you felt that you need to take a stance, look at the black male identity image. All right? Now everybody they're going to be suspicious of. Every brother's going to be suspicious of. Man, I wonder if he... You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem that I have. What about our image? And as black men, we got to understand is that people are going to look for any reason to tear down your masculinity, your sexuality, all of these things. And I think what Malik Yoba did ultimately, brother, you're not going to actually bring awareness to it. What you're going to bring to it is more people being more suspicious of more brothers who are actually heterosexual. And that is the only issue that I have with this. So, guys, what do you think about this? Keep the comments clean, all right? Do not be putting any hate speech in the comment section. But anyways, support us here. Like the video. Shout out to all the Patreon people, man. Patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.